Hello there guys and gals, and welcome back to EU4 Let's Play Austria campaign with myself, Apex Ellis, and today I am joined by my daughter Beatrix, who is joining us, and she's going to give her hot takes on everything EU4. So in the last episode, let's grab our, which one is it? It is Dynastic, that's the one. In the last episode we solidified it's the Trastámara. The Habsburgs are gone. They are no longer in control of Austria. It's the Trastámaras, and they now have Austria, Hungary and Bohemia as part of their empire. The Trastámaras also control Castile, Aragon, Naples, and what will be Sardinia, I believe. Is it Sardinia? No. Tyrrhenian Islands. So, without further ado, let's carry on with the campaign. We're probably going to be looking at potentially another war with Venice, or maybe a war with Denmark to claim back Holstein. In fact, I think that's going to be the play, is we're going to go to war up here, take back Holstein area. So we've got to go deal with these rebels first, haven't we, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah, looks like our Hungarian junior partners are dealing with it though for us, which is good.
Where is some batteries?
Pardon?
Where is Bates?
There.
I can't see any day.
Send those back to Vienna. So without further ado, we're going to do the Imperial campaign to retake Holstein and Schleswig from Denmark while they're struggling in a war against Sweden. We're going to call in Burgundy. In fact, we're going to, because this is an Imperial campaign, we are going to call in our Imperial allies, while we basically do not a lot. We'll have the Imperial armies do the legwork while we train up, and also look at recovering this economy, because we've got a few loans that we have to pay off, haven't we?
Yeah?
Yeah, we've got to repay those loans.
What is that giant guy doing? Is he breaking?
What, this one?
Yeah.
He is training. So we're getting him to do some troop exercises. In the meantime, our partners... No, he's training. He's training how to use a big halberd. So in the meantime, we're going to get our allies and our friends. They're going to do the fighting for us. Because why not? War's very costly and expensive. We'll get others to do it for us. Denmark sending in some troops that way, but we are being intercepted by by Hungary, the Palatinate and Bohemia. We'll speed it up because, like I said, we're not going to be fighting this war. We're going to have our allies and junior partners do it for us. We're now going to look at, obviously, trying to consolidate our relationship with the Pope. If I remember rightly, as he joined... No, he's not joined, but we have reigned in northern Italy, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've reigned in Italy, so we just need to befriend the Pope. Bring him into the Empire. That'll be a big boost for us. So it was a bit of a slow start. We have only got one thing for the reforms, so that's obviously going to take some time to catch up on that, but we will catch up with it. We will sort that out. As the Ottomans declare war on Byzantium, that's going to be GG Byzantium. It's been emotional. Got our next tech upgrades for our armies, which we'll take.
Where's the grass?
Pardon?
Where is the grass?
The grass?
Yes.
There's some grass there. Under the snow, because we are in February at the moment, so it's a bit snowy. Brandenburg, they're not going to give it back up.
I want to see houses up close.
Pardon?
I want to see houses up close.
Houses up close, that's as close as we can get to the houses.
Why?
Because Paradox don't let you zoom in. You can see a little palace here. You can see a picture of a palace.
The sun is melting.
Yeah, well, we've gone into April now, so the sun has melted the snow. But you can still see here, darling, you've got snow on the Alps, because they're really big mountains. So East Fraser. Get the war reps out of them. War reps out of them. So it just leaves Hamburg, and then obviously they'll pick on Denmark after that.
What are you talking about here?
We're talking about what they're doing. So our allies have just taken the forts here at Hamburg. They're now going to invade and take over Denmark, so that they give up this area, because this area belongs to the Holy Roman Empire. And the Danish seem to have forgotten that and took it over, so we're taking it back. Need to grab a new general, and we'll repay that loan. That general is awful.
Why?
Well, he was awful, darling. I can't explain why, other than it was awful. He only has, so he's got no skill in guns, no skill in combat, he's got 3 skill in maneuver, and he's got no skill in siege. He's not the best, let's put it that way. We'll get another template now that we've upgraded. And just like we did in the Britain campaign, we're just going to name it after the tech that we upgraded it on. We'll take the stability. Get the extra 2 troops. Like I said, we don't have to fight this war. We're letting the Imperial troops do it.
I want to see mountains with gorgeous
Mountains?
waterfalls. There's a waterfall.
Yeah, that's the water going down into the valleys.
Waterfalls, because they remind me of calmness.
Do they?
Yeah.
The waterfall's nice and calming for you.
Yeah.
That's good. Where are we up to on here? Have we got that? No, we haven't, so we need to get this to Tech 6, then we can grab these. Oh, that's what I was going to do. That one. So the Pope is, with Italy once again the bastion of Imperial authority, the Pope of Rome has petitioned to become an Imperial Prince. of the Holy Roman Empire. For the Pope to accept the authority of the Emperor would have dire ramifications for the Catholic world, while Catholics in the Empire have their faith emboldened through the legitimacy conferred by the papal membership. Those outside of the Empire are unlikely to take kindly to such a decision and may turn to heresy. Well, that's their problem, isn't it? Slow that down a second just while I make my decision. The Pope will join the Empire. Austrian silver. Where's that one? So, gold income of at least 5. And that will give us local development cost minus 10%, local gold depletion chance minus 50%. We'll grab that. And we'll pass for the Heretico Combuendo Act. Denmark will get them to release Holstein and pay us some war reps. There we go. Long live the Empire. So a nice quick war against Denmark, weakens them a little bit. And then we'll have a think about who our next target is going to be. Repay that loan.
1, 5. 5.
Mm-hmm. Yep, 5 Hungarian ships in port.
Where is 11? Where is 100 actually?
No, isn't it 11 or 100? The next bet is probably going to be a war with Venice again. But we are going to wait just a little bit.
I saw 10 on 11.
No. So we'll just wait while we get this, because obviously the Pope will join with us, and then that will probably give us enough power to enact the next reform, which will give us rep and diplomat. So, oh, it didn't quite give us enough. It shouldn't be too long, I don't think, though. Didn't quite give us enough, but that's okay. We'll hold on for now. Saxony. We'll get the royal bounds with them. Let's have a look, see if we can get the burghers a bit more loyal. Yeah, the burghers, they're what they used to call merchants. We'll go with... Go in debt. We'll take some more loans out. Because you gotta have loans. It just makes it easier to buy things, so long as you can pay it back. Send them gold and whatever they need. It's a good job we took those loans out, because Hungary needs help. It's a rather large army. you seen how many do I have in this army down? 23,000 men. And also 9,000 horses. Yeah, they've got cavalry. So just wait while we recover our morale. We'll take out these upstarts. And then, like I said, the next war will be against Venice. Round 2 against Venice, I believe, as well. So, in fact, we will start doing that. Okay, we can have some breakfast. What would you like?
Don't know.
You don't know? Okay, well, you ever think about what you want for breakfast? So we've recovered the morale. We'll go in. Take on the rebels. It's a sin. And we have defeated the rebels. It took a lot of our army though to do it. I do think we've got the problem in that our army tradition is pretty low. We'll go grab this now. What have we got here? We went for the men at arms, didn't we? Wait a minute, we're at Tech 6, not Tech 5, aren't we? Tech 6. Oh. No wonder we struggled, we weren't actually stacked out. Stop that. So there we go, we've got the next one, we'll get the diplomatic reputation. And we will now declare war as we look to retake Emperor, the province of Perugia has been added. Imperial campaign. And we'll again call in the forces of the Empire to do our dirty work for us. Venice allied with just the knights. As we'll train once more. So that will stop. And we will send our army south because they're looking to intercept the Bohemian army down here.
That boat must be 0.
That's 5 boats. we're just going to watch this Venetian army. See what it's up to. Just because we're a bit low morale, so we don't really want to be fighting it just yet. So we had one opportunity, it's got to go there. We can now trap it at this point. Let our morale rebuild, and then we will wipe them out. All of them. We will execute Order 66. Pardon? You know why they lost? Because it was over, Anakin. Oh no, it was. That's not the phrase we do, is it? When we say it's over, Anakin, what do we say? Oh, it's I have the high ground. Death sausage. Have you forgotten what we say with potatoes as well? No, what do we say when we say potatoes? Correct. So we'll seize down here. The rest of the Imperial forces will deal with northern Venice. Change our relationship there, improve the relationships there as well. So the Ottomans taking Serbia and at war with Albania as well. As it looks like we declared war at the wrong time. Constance, yeah, we'll just take that. So Milan have declared war on Venice for reconquest. The irony is we've already taken the places that they're looking to reconquest, and it's what we're going to give them back. Yeah, I thought so. We still have loads of subjugation, but we're not going to subjugate them. There's no need. I'll take minus 25. The Hockmeister. That's a cool name, isn't it? Hockmeister. What do you think?
Yeah.
Is the Hockmeister a cool name?
Yeah.
He wants to join the Holy Roman Empire. Do we say yeah? Yeah. So we'll give them heavy regulations, but we're going to let them join. Might even befriend them actually as well, so we can take it back. Might puppet them. That can be mine, thanks. We'll send the troops back to Vienna. Yeah, you're going down. Is it the? I believe this is the Danube. I believe that's what the river's called. It's the Danube. I'm sure somebody in the comments will correct me if I'm wrong. But that is the River Danube. or some other big famous river in Europe. Sometimes my knowledge of European...
What does that say? Zoom in.
That says Lake Balaton. Which again, I might have just butchered the whole pronunciation of that. That's Lake Constance.
Lake Constance. Yeah.
Shall we make friends with England?
Yes.
Yes. We'll make friends with England.
It's because we do live in England and we speak English.
We do, don't we? So the war is pretty much over. Venice just kind of... I don't know what Venice are doing. Trying to hold out, I suppose, for as long as possible. Got some rebels in Dalmatia province, which will be Istria. So we'll send these down here. And we'll return and that to the Papal States. Oh, we can't demand those provinces, so that's going to be a further war. And we'll go with that, maybe. Can we go with that one? Padua? Go Padua, maybe. Yeah, I think that's okay for a peace. There we go. So if we look at the map now of the Empire, we have returned.
Where did the forest go?
Oh, I'm looking at a different view at the moment. We just now have to deal with potentially France here. We know that these places will come under our yoke. And that's it for now. You want the forest again? There you go.
Why are the trees black?
They're not black, darling. They're just very dark, covered in snow. Right, so will I be able to... I can vassalize them, so if we improve relations, we'll royal marriage them and vassalize them, and then we can feed them their old land. We'll do that.
That was shaped like a bunny.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's grab boost to that, and we'll boost to that as well. Let's take the prestige hit. Some more papal authority. Who are the Ottomans at war with? The Knights, Venice, Constance. Maybe it's time for our own war. And that's only going to be a humiliate rival. It's not what we wanted. Star. So we've made friends again with Mainz and Saxony. It's just Traubenberg, Brandenburg that we're not gonna, I think, get those relationships with. Let's have a build a church in Vienna. Did it? Wow. Alright, let's have a look, see what we've got here. Let's take back some of our lands. And we'll pay back some of these loans. There we go. Paid them back. That one. See, I could declare war on the Habsburgs. Got the Papal State as an ally, which is not convenient. I said, what did you want?
I said chocolate spread.
Chocolate spread. Right, okay. Let's pause this here. We're just going to go AFK for a moment, guys. We're obviously going to pause it and you'll probably not see any difference. And we are back. Well, I say we. It's just myself. B has decided now that watching TV and eating her breakfast is way cooler than playing as Austria. In games, yeah, go on then.
My box is more fuller than that game.
Ah, there you go. Look, now she pops up. So we're gonna get the strong duchies. Oh, we've inherited Burgundy. Excellent. So we're now in a personal union with them. So they don't have a choice. They have to join us now, which is good. We're obviously going to vote for them to keep our union with Burgundy. Yeah, we'll do that one. Where is Reclaim Burgundy? So that's this one here. We'll gain 5 Imperial authority. And we shall maintain the sovereignty of Burgundy. No, we're going to what should we do? No, we'll go with our lands belong to us. Burgundy is, however, not the most loyal. So we'll need to bring that into the fold. We're going to grab this. And then we'll grab, obviously, the next text and stuff, which I think we're going to go with religious ideas next. For idea groups. And in the meantime, we will figure out how to make these more willing. Because we've got strong duchies, we've got Austrian diplomatic reputation. That. And we'll go religious ideas. You know, good starting ones for Austria. We'll bestow Imperial Grace, which gets us up to a 200, which will then, once that resets, we can put them into niceties. So their limited desire is 44% now. That's dropped down a bit. So we could have a war with France on the horizon. So what we'll do is we'll just wait. I mean, we're going to wait anyway because we have to get these in a vassal, but we will wait a little bit longer after that. And then, oh yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make friends with England, won't we? So wait for the Burgundian inheritance to finish, because that could lead to a war with France. If that's the case, obviously we'll deal with that. Don't think France really stands a chance. Provoke revolt. Pardon me. So there we go. So we've kept our union. It doesn't appear to be a war with France. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be a war with France, so that's good. We're going to invest that. And we're now going to declare war on Danzig. Reclaim this. This will lead to a war with Moldavia, Gotland and Volgast, which is fine. We're going to do that. We're going to release Moldavia. And then go from there with it, I think. Or do we wait? Is that ticking up pretty quick? We'll wait a year before the war with Poland. See how quick this is going up, because it is going up rather quickly. We'll see if we can get any more bonuses to it in the meantime. Regional councils, representatives of the crown, we'll go with that one. The Palatinate. Grab a romance with them. Alliance with England. Generals died again. That's a much better general. Right, let's speed through. Let's see how we look at the end of 1477. not that good because there's an internal war going on. Right, okay, so with the internal war going on, that probably changes what we want to do. Does it? So speed through and we'll see. No. Send me back to Vienna. Right, so that's there, and I don't know. We'll keep going. We'll wait till we get the we'll wait till we get the next one of these. Just because my wars are never quick and simple. Alright, so let's get this next one. And then we'll do another war after that. In the meantime as well, let's grab... Got the troops and the money now to grab there. And I did forget to create a new template called Text 7, which is going to include cannon. Do that there and upgrade that to the Text 7 one. With a cannon. We'll go with improved war taxes. Right, so look, it was a good job that I held back on that one because we have... It has pinged. Because that internal war didn't last as long as I thought it would. Well, as long as it might have done. There we go, and so that gives us state maintenance minus 25% and gives us a casus belli against all bordering provinces. To expand the empire. What's my land take? So they've taken all that out, that's okay, you can take that. Build a church in Graz. General. And let's begin the first war against Poland. We look to make the Teutonic Order great again. So this war we'll try and weaken, then we'll get rid of Danzig, and we'll see if we can maybe feed Wallachia to Hungary and break Moldavia free. I don't think it'll all happen in one war. But we'll give it a go. Poland pretty much getting wrecked. 50 Diplo. We'll grab production efficiency. Lubeck, you've got land that doesn't belong to you. Return that to Weimar. And Wolgast, you have land that doesn't belong to you too. Return that. Go with that one and put a tick in that. Have to wait a little bit while we... Spy Master didn't last long, did he? Try to eradicate the problem. That one. Yeah, look, we'll send our armies now. Lithuania, standing astride the world like a great colossus. Oh god, we've got a rebellion. Push them.
Minecraft is better. Even Roblox.
We'll launch the cannons at the walls. Speed up the process. You can see now that Europe is kind of our little playground now. There's only really the Ottomans and France, but we're dealing with minor irritations now rather than anything else. France is the next target. And we can also expand the empire into Venice as well. Right, so they're pretty much beat, so let's have a look at the peace treaty we can get. So return cores, return all these to the Teutonic Order. We've got to wait for Danzig. Or do I have to do... Right. Why is Danzig not an option then? Okay, so then I'd have to put that to... Oh, I can't do it because it's under siege, right, so I've got to wait for that to have the siege broken. Which I believe Saxony is going to do. Yeah, there we go. So give that to Teutonic Order. So then the peace treaty is going to be return, 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 return. Have that. Cancel Moldavia as a subject. Or do we transfer it? No, that's far too expensive. So we cancel them as a subject. And we're going to befriend them. We'll take over that one, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. So very quickly we'll make a move. Because if we don't, that's likely to become a target for the Ottomans. In the meantime, I'm thinking war with France. Yeah, I'm thinking a war with France is on the horizon. Before they befriend the Ottomans, because that's a trick that they normally pull off. Right. Got the alliance with Moldavia. So all the following must be true. Total development is twice the amount of Castilian development. Right, okay. Right, so we've got that and that. So, let's go now with... I'm sure England already declared war on Sligo recently. He does literally just... Well, they're claiming Ireland. That's something, I suppose. Right, let's just go with this war now. We'll bring everybody in. Bring on the might. We'll do Imperial campaign. We'll take, obviously, Verdun and Boac can be brought back into the fold, and we'll unleash some more places as well. We are probably going to have war, though. We're probably going to have to get involved. So... We'll go quick with the attack into the Swiss. So go for round 2 against France. Yeah, we can compromise. Anything which gives us Diplo power, we kind of need to do. So France were coming to try and snipe that army. They decided better. Right, let's what we'll do is we'll pull our armies into Burgundy. We'll let our other armies deal with the Swiss. See if we can take Verdun quickly. I think we're at war with Scotland. No, we're not. We're not at war with Scotland. Oh, okay. Right, so we'll take this and we're going to send this army round and deal with the Army du Nord. Look, the Teutonic Order, they've got their land back, they're going to be quite happy. So we Louis de Valois. See how well our troops do. So we are struggling. France, I believe, will have gone offensive ideas. So they've already got the first tick of offensive ideas. So we're struggling with a little bit with morale, not with actually troop deaths. As you can see, we didn't have as many losses, but the morale was a serious pain for us. So now we'll send this army back to Burgundy. Because the whole point was for them to actually be kind of like the army to dissuade France from going into Central Europe. If you get my thinking. Come back through there. Of course it's not falling just yet. Burgundy, why did you leave? Why? Why would they do that? Honestly, sometimes the AI makes absolutely no sense to me. Now I've got to besiege this place again. And I don't even have the enough cannon to blast into oblivion. I think this one. So at least we've taken Verdun, which is the... Is it the war goal? No, Paris is the war goal. I picked the wrong one. Oh no, I picked this one so I can release other nations. That was it. Do kind of need to get the Swiss out of this war, just mainly so I can get the ducats out of them. That's the main aim with this war, is to get ducats out of them. Oh well, the main aim for dealing with the Swiss. Quite frustrating. Fine, we'll do it your way then, France. Try to do it clean. Why have we lost expand the empire? Have they joined the empire? Is that what they're telling me? No, so why would we have lost it then? More religious ideas, we'll get missionary strength now. So England's declared war on France, have they? Oh no, they joined us in the Imperial reclamation. So we might even give some land back to England, seeing as the overall idea is to have them in a personal union. Because ironically the English dynasty is quite weak, just constantly seem to have inheritance issues. Send this army back. It's large enough to probably not get intercepted by the French. He says as he sees a big 50 stack, effectively. So there's a battle going to happen there. That was a very bad idea, but we're going to head up there, away from that fight. And I get why would you leave it, Burgundy? Oh. So frustrating. This war should have been over like 6 times already. Scotland. Decline. We'll just give this to England. Oh, I can't. Give money. Give up claims. Let's just bankrupt you. There we go. That'll do. Right, we'll spend Burgundian blood. Take Paris. Paris is taken. Dealt with their rebels, so we can now bring these back over. Let's have a look what we've got here, so we can release bar. And then we want to release... What else have we got around here? Champagne. Berry, maybe. We'll deal with that one. Okay, so we'll release Bar. And we'll release Champagne. Might be a bit large, but bonus. Yeah, we can release for bonus. Berry. Overon. Where's Overon? There. Alencon. Turn cause. Do we want to do this? Maybe not. Maybe that can be another war. Maybe release Laborde to the English. Make them like us a little bit. Picardy might be an option. Daphne would be an option. Right, we'll go with this for now. We just need to generate the war score for it. Intercepted with Swiss support. And then we'll continue to march northward. France trying to escape, it's too late. So the Bohemians also joining in. So that's that army led by Louis the 11th. Wiped out. Have they accepted that yet? No. We're going to pump it over some ducats as well, to be fair. So hopefully with this we'll be able to knock out the Swiss from the war. We'll ignore them. Venetian separatists, where are they generating? There, that's fine. We'll deal with those in a minute. Try to use detention, make everybody friends with us around the area. We can't provoke it. Oh, because we're at war. So Bern is now fallen. There you go, we'll get that many ducats. That'll do. So we've now got the Imperial border. So we'll take that. So we'll get 15 Imperial authority, 100 Diplo power, which is good because we're really struggling on that. And we'll also get 10 trust towards Austria for HRE members not rival to us. Local development cost as well. For every capital of the Imperial state.
Have you ever seen a dancing mouse?
Yes.
Have you ever seen a dancing mouse in mine?
No. So that's the war with France.
I have. It's really funny.
Okay.
When you try to go on, it's just like that. You're gonna get off.
Okay. Where's my other army gone? There it is. So that's the war with France over. We've obviously secured our expansion for the Empire going forward. Grab a diplo power. Looks like Poland is at war with Lithuania in a unification war. Oh, that's something we could have done with having, to be honest. Repay loan. Yeah, you can have soldiers. We've got loads of soldiers to spare. You're gonna have to give Ferenz back, pal. Yeah, we can't. You can't just take over land, Poopy Poops. Mr. Poopy Poos, you have to give that back. Yeah, Mr. Poopy Poos. I know you did. What did you want me to do? Go, Mr. Puppy Paws! Right, so we lost the negatives for not having crown land. That's good. Ah, that'll be why Venice can't. What's the word? Why we can't expand the empire? Because Venice has taken a few more places from Ragusa, which we might just take back. Inherit Burgundy, and that's it. The throne of Burgundy is ours. Just gonna pause it there just while we sort this out. So Flanders, concentrate development, expand. Concentrate development in Picardy, create a state. Concentrate, create a state. That one, there is no concentration there. We'll not do it for a single one. Concentrate and state up. Concentrate and state up. Concentrate and state up. And finally, with North Brabant, it's just going to be state up. In fact, you know what, we will go, we'll state up here as well. Why not? So we've weakened France, so we'll gain 10 power projection. We'll get claims on the French region. Yes, we do. And we'll get war against the French for 10 years, giving us morale plus 5% and province war scores minus 5%.
Is there any boats with planes on?
Not in this game, darling. It's before planes were invented. Right, let's go to that. Get rid of that. Oh, next to enemy. Right, okay, because there's rebels there. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. We are gonna sort out the navy. That's gonna be a future endeavour. Right, let's get another general. These generals aren't lasting long at all. They keep dying. So Poland's no longer a valid rival. France. And you can join a coalition. Confirm. Diplomatic power, we'll take the Diplo power. And I believe that has also just meant that I can, yeah, I thought so, rival Lithuania. Are you happy there? That's good. Right. We're just going to get rid of some of these forts because they're not in the best positions for us. Right, so we've had this mission for a while, so we'll build a workshop in Vienna. In the meantime, we'll look at these, and only really us that are in a coalition against them. And then what we'll also need to do is, at some point, we will need to start sorting out either changing their culture let's have a look, Austria, Netherlands. Yeah, so we'll need to either start sorting out their culture because they'll want to break away into Holland or something. No, we don't give ducats. We can give you manpower, but we're not giving you ducats. Get rid of that. Forts aren't in the best place for us, like I said before. We'll sort that out. But for now, I think we're going to call that here. We've inherited Burgundy. We've weakened France. Poland is now a junior partner to Lithuania. We've expanded the Teutonic Order, so it's big and ready to aid us in the war in the north. So, if you obviously want to continue watching this series, hit that subscribe button. In the corner there's probably going to be a link to our other EU4 run, which is England into Great Britain, although it has now become Great Britain completely. And give us a like, comment if you want any information about why I've done something, or if you've got any advice yourselves, leave us a comment. So until next time, this is myself, Apex Ellis, saying goodbye, and this is my daughter saying goodbye, who's just rejoined to say
Goodbye.
Don't know if you heard that. She did say goodbye. Until next time, guys, peace out and stay safe.